You had good defensive backs.
Thank you, Frank. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Doc.
Good, that's okay. Good to see everybody. We are going to go ahead and get our meeting started. The time is now 6:00 p.m. If I can have roll call, please.
VP Bowman,
Present.
I'm present. Trustee Dooley,
Present.
Trustee Gross,
Present.
President Hannah,
Present.
Trustee Miller,
Present.
Treasurer Terry.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. If we can all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I get approval for the agenda?
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved by VP Bowman and supported by Trustee Gross for the approval of the agenda. Any questions? Roll call, please.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley,
Yes.
Trustee Gross.
Yes.
President Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
That passes 7-0.
Thank you. All right, next on our agenda is our awards and recognitions.
Here it comes.
Good evening, everyone. At this time, we would like to pay special tribute to our ITA Middle School Honors Day recognitions. Those recognitions are Ileana Bernard, Noel Lopez, Sion Parker, Antonio Robinson, Javion Robinson, Brian Viscara, and the Middle School Honors Day and Civic Youth Ensemble. Mr. Vincent DeLuca was able to get 6 of our ITA middle school students $100 scholarships to attend the Middle School Honors Day sponsored by the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. This is a great opportunity for our students to work with some great conductors, work with students their age from all over Metro Detroit, have sectionals, DSO musicians, and more. 5 band students will be going to Orchestra Hall on Monday, March 17th. 1 orchestra student will be going to Orchestra Hall on Monday, April 17th. We are very proud. Thank you so much, Mr. DeLuca, to Mr. Carafa, the principal at ITA. You and your staff have done a fantastic job, and we would like to take this opportunity to recognize and award them at this time. This certificate of distinction is proudly presented to Isis Humphrey in recognition, Isis, of your achievement as part of the Civic Youth Ensemble sponsored by the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. This highly talented youth orchestra is revered across the region. We are proud of you and your commitment to excellence in practice and performance. Given this 27th day of January 2025 in Pontiac, Michigan, Isis.
Just walked in the door.
Okay. Congratulations. Thank you.
Certificate of distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Brian Viscara. Congratulations, Brian. Certificate of distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Javion Robinson. Congratulations, Javion. Certificate of distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Antonio Robinson.
They're all rehearsing for their concert.
Certificate of distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Sion Parker.
My dude.
Congratulations.
proud of you, man. My guy right here.
Certificate
My guy.
Certificate of Distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Noel Lopez. No? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Certificate of Distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Eliana Bernard. Also, Isis Humphrey was accepted to the Civic Youth Ensemble, also sponsored by the DSO this past summer. Since the beginning of the school year, her parent drives her down to Orchestra Hall every Saturday to practice with a student orchestra and an amazing conductor. She has 3 concerts this year with this ensemble. Isis is doing an amazing job, as well as all of our students. Let's give them another round of applause, please. We are very proud of you. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Any comments from the board? We'll start with Trustee Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen that received the awards, I have a question for you. Do you play an instrument, or you sing, or what do you do?
Cello.
I play violin.
Nice. Trombone.
I did fine arts, I did opera in high school and college, okay? And so I have a certain appreciation for arts. Keep at it, keep up the good work, don't give up. Just strive to improve and do better, and keep on what you're doing, okay? I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Great job. Did you want to?
I'm good.
Trustee Gross,
So
did you
proud of you. All of you. That's my guy there. You know, it's wonderful when you go into the school. Oh, sorry, Frank. You know, you go into schools and your kids recognize you, and that's one of my kids who always gives me a hug when I'm in the school.
Go ahead.
And I know his mom. And I know his brothers. I don't. Yes. I can't forget the most important. Actually, we were together, week before last? I think I saw you. Yes. And to see them, man, it just puts a smile on my face. And I'm proud of all of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep representing this wonderful school district called what? One more time. Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you. VP Woman.
I just want to say congratulations and thank you for being great representation of Pontiac. It's not just sports and athletics where we excel on all levels. So thank you all for being great representations of this district. Congratulations. And thank your parents as well, because we know that you all aren't doing this alone, and thank your parents. And Isis Humphrey, I'm just going to assume your family. So, got you, boo.
I'm so proud.
Any other trustees? Did you, Secretary Davis Smith?
I wanted to congratulate you all as well. Great job. I as well love band. I had a scholarship to go to school with using my band. I also was in athletics, but band is what sent me to school for free. But just keep up the good work, and I'm very proud of you guys, because you could be doing something else, and you're staying here and you're trying to do something different. And I played a wind instrument, but I know playing the cello, and yeah, that's a lot. So congratulations, you guys, and keep up the great work.
All right, did you want to say something?
Yep. Good evening. Just want to add to all of my other trustees, congratulations. Keep up the good work. I just want to say commend you on your dedication and your commitment. I know playing instruments takes time, and it goes to show that you do have that talent and that will, and you're pursuing something that's keeping you occupied and keeping your mind strong. And I also want to say thank you to the parents as well, to taking that time out, making sure that they was at those rehearsals and practices and all them long nights that you might have had, listening to the music at home as they fine-tuned, getting everything ready to go for performances. I want to say thank you as well. And also to the principal over there, thank you for your work that you do also over there, and continue to support those students, continue to push them, I guess bring them to their maximum potential. And as they continue to grow here in the Pontiac School District, would love to see you guys performing, once get in that band and be out there on the marching field and doing something for homecoming or something. But whatever you may choose, continue to do the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Dooley?
I'd just like to congratulate you guys on getting the award. I want to encourage you to stay with music, because music, there's a part of the brain that functions better when you do music. So I encourage you to do that, as well as that skill will come later on in life. When you're in college or whatever you're doing, it'll be a money maker as a gig. You can be in the symphony, get in a band, create your own. So, job well done for representing Pontiac. And then your mom was my student, so you come from good stock.
Yeah, I love your mom, man. I love your mom. She's good people. Nish? Great job.
Okay. Okay. Before we take a picture, I just wanted to say, I too am proud of you. This definitely shows your dedication, and your hard work. It has paid off. So I appreciate what you're doing, and continue doing what you're doing and being a great example for your peers. Also, to our parents, thank you for supporting them in their craft. And Dr. DeLuca, Mr. Carafa, we appreciate you too for pouring into our students. And also, we thanking our ILA and Kennedy also for being here and for supporting our students too. So now we would like to take a picture with you. So we'll come over here.
Ladies first. Ladies.
About a 2-minute recess. If you want, if you guys are welcome to stay if you'd like, but, yep, you can leave, yep.
Yeah, you gotta get up for school tomorrow.
All right, thank you. All right, as we continue in our, moving down on our agenda, we do want to give a special thank you so much to Kennedy, ILA, ITA for the gifts.
Yeah.
We certainly appreciate you. So thank you for appreciating us, but we really appreciate you
Thanks,
too.
Tom.
So thanks a lot. Yes, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on down the agenda, recognition of our elected officials. Good evening again, Board Trustees. I don't see any elected officials in the audience. All right, so let's move on down. If I can get a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
So move.
Support.
All right, it's been moved by VP Bowman and supported by Trustee Gross for the approval of the consent agenda. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Dooley? Trustee Gross?
Yes.
President Hannah?
Yes.
Trustee Miller?
Yes.
Treasurer Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
And I'm voting yes. That passes 7-0.
All right, thank you. Information from the superintendent and administration. Dr. Leverett, the meeting is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Hannah. This is an item for discussion and action, along with Diane Perez, our grants coordinator. This is for delivery services for Palmer Moving Services. As we know, this is a great opportunity to extend well-being and self-care to our students in the form of bean bags, that would need to be delivered to our students' homes. And if we think about it, it's a nice correlation with our early literacy grant, because we have put, as a district, through grants from the Michigan Department of Ed, we have put several thousand literacy books in homes. And with that being said, when we think about self-care and calming spaces that we are looking to partner with other district partners throughout the district, we really would like to extend this opportunity to our families. So this is for, again, delivery services, Palmer Moving Services. PSD administration is looking to obtain delivery service to deliver no more than 2,000 bean bags to no more than 1,500 K-5 students' homes. Each box has been labeled with a short district message emphasizing our support for student well-being in the home. And this is grant funded through our Section 31A Mental Health and Safety Grant. It is the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve the delivery with Palmer Moving Services in the amount not to exceed $43,500.
All right, board. Excuse me, is there any comments or questions regarding the delivery service?
I have a question.
Okay, Trustee Dooley.
Is there a reason why distribution didn't occur for students to pick up their bean bags to save the district the money?
This is a grant. Did you want to expound on that, the grant fund, Diane?
So the boxes are,
Yeah, they're huge. And as Diane approaches, considering we do have several families that have issues with transportation, and when we think about the size of a beanbag, it is quite cumbersome. So just wanted to, the ease and efficiency for our families to have this delivered to their homes would make it more amenable. But Diane, I'll ask you to expound, please.
Yes, so I agree with what Dr. Leverett is sharing. So originally, as I was working out the details for the logistics, I thought, let's just get them delivered to the schools. The schools can divvy them up, and the kids can take them home. And then once the deliveries came, the boxes were very big, light but big. And so depending on the size of a family's car and how many students they may have in the home, it could be very, very cumbersome with regards to taking it home. Mm-hmm. And so our next step would be to try and get them delivered to their homes.
Yes, Trustee Gross.
We have a designated amount of kids, or all of the kids from that age.
K through 5.
We'll get them.
K through 5, including ITA and ILA.
And parents have been made aware that they're coming?
No, not yet.
So it's going to be a surprise?
So right now, because I didn't want to say anything until we had the approval of the board for the distribution, we do have plans to send a message out and have it approved by the superintendent to ensure that everything goes well.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, great. All right, VP Bowman.
With the bean bags, oh God, what did happen? What happened? I thought.
You lost it? We're going to move and come back to you? All right, Trustee Miller.
Thank you. I have two questions. One, do we know if the parents, being that this will be like a surprise to them, they haven't been notified, do we know, there you go, do we know if they can accommodate the space and they have room in their home to receive this gift? Number one. And number two, is there any logistically, being that we have to pay for delivery, what strategically what could be done so that they're not making several delivery attempts to make sure the families are home?
Yeah, so what we're doing it in the style of similar to what Amazon does. Amazon delivers at the porch. They take a picture of the item, and then the moving company will provide a picture confirmation to me that it's been delivered to a particular home. With regards to the backside of the logistics, what I've done is we've filtered and sorted and we're providing pivot tables with regards to, all right, all these students belong to this, are part of this particular home, and so you should be delivering 5, or you should be delivering 1, or you should be delivering 2 to this particular home. That way, there's the delivery process is minimized with regards to how many homes, because the pricing of the services is per delivery. With regards to, I'm sorry, I think you had multiple questions, so I can't remember if I said or responded to all of them. I know one of them also was with regards to, do they have space? That is a great question. What I can share is that the bean bags are specifically made for K-5 students in the way that they're smaller bean bags so that they don't take up, they're comfortable and they can sit down and read a book, do other things, but they're small enough to fit in a bedroom or in the living room and can easily be put aside into a closet if need be.
Good. All right, VP Bowman.
As far as, I know that we work through the logistics and addresses and things like that. So do families have to opt in, or is it just automatic? So is there, once we notify the families these are coming, what if someone says they don't want a beanbag? Is there a way to opt in, or do they have to, or is it just automatic going out?
So as of right now, it's just automatic. We downloaded a file for all of our enrolled students, sorted it, and so on and so forth.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? No.
This is a grant that was awarded to us at the last minute with regards to health. And so we purchased the bean bags, and the delivery can both be paid through that particular grant and also another well-being grant, mental health grant that we have.
Okay, thank you. I think this is a great gesture. Who doesn't like a gift or Amazon package or a box coming to their door? So I think that will be exciting for our students, and I do appreciate you guys thinking of them in that way. So, any other questions and comments? No? All right. Let's move down to action item, approval of delivery services. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
It's been moved by VP Bowman and supported by Trustee Gross for the approval of delivery services, Palmer Moving Service. Any questions? Yes.
Were there several quotes that were obtained to see if this was the most economical way to deliver this gift to our children in the district?
Yes, we received, when I first started looking at this, we thought about having our actual staff members in the facilities department doing it for overtime. We looked at that, but that wasn't feasible. We also did obtain quotes from other vendors. One of them was about, so like I mentioned earlier, the quoting is by household. And so this one came at the lowest. The next one was about $10 extra. So this was the most economical.
Thank you. I just wanted to get some clarity on that. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, any other questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Gross,
Yes.
President Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. And Trustee Dooley. Yes. That passes 7-0.
All right, thank you. All right, moving down to the agenda under General Counsel Human Resource Items for discussion. Attorney Seegers?
Yes, the administration has prepared a resolution for the board's consideration. It's a resolution to support migrant and immigrant students and families in the school district of the city of Pontiac. Whereas the school district is committed to fostering an inclusive, equitable, and safe learning environment for all students, regardless of their immigration status. Whereas the school district recognizes the significant contributions of immigrant and migrant families to the school community and the broader society. Whereas federal and state laws require the district to provide access to public education for all students residing within its boundaries, as upheld by the Supreme Court decision in Plyler v. Doe, a 1982 U.S. Supreme Court case. Whereas the school district values diversity and strives to protect the rights and dignity of every student and family in its care. Now therefore be it resolved that the school district of the city of Pontiac affirms its commitment to equity and inclusion. The school district will uphold the right of all students to access a free and quality public education, regardless of immigration status. Ensures privacy and confidentiality. The school district will not inquire about or record the immigration status of students or their families except as required by law. The school district opposes discrimination and harassment. The school district will implement policies and practices to prevent discrimination, harassment, or bullying based on immigration status, national origin, ethnicity, or other protected characteristics. The school district will provide support services. The school district will offer resources and support to migrant and immigrant students and families. The school district will collaborate with local organizations. The school district will partner with local nonprofits, advocacy groups, and community organizations to provide additional assistance and resources to immigrant and migrant families. The school district will train staff. The school district will provide professional development for educators, administrators, and staff to ensure cultural competency and awareness of the challenges faced by migrant and immigrant students. The district will advocate for policy supporting migrants and immigrants. The school district will support policies and legislation that align with its commitment to equity and access for all students, including those in migrant and immigrant communities. I think the printer ran out of paper. Let me see if it comes up here. Yep, and that's the resolution.
That's the resolution, okay. Thank you. Dr., the last page, it said, be it further resolved
I'm sorry.
that the school district, that's okay, that the school
Yes.
district of the city of Pontiac will continue to monitor and respond to changes in federal and state policies that impact immigrants and migrant families, ensuring that its actions are consistent with its mission and its values.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Leverett, did you want to share anything as it relates to the situation?
Again, we want to say that we support all students. We are here and will continue to provide a safe learning environment for all of our students. And so this is one of our efforts in terms of communicating that message very clearly to the community. We have a team that met last week, and we are putting together resources and communications that have been sent to staff, and just tools that people can take to be assured that as a district, we are doing everything in our power, again, to make sure that our students are safe. And so those recommendations come from the National Immigration Law Center as well as the Michigan Department of Education. A superintendent's meeting that I attended on last Friday, that was a topic. Things are rapidly changing. We receive information minute by minute, and we are responding to those accordingly. And one of those was to create and update school resolutions, as well as reevaluate our data collection practices, as well as develop a written response policy and preparedness plan in advance. And so just be assured that Pontiac School District is aware, and we do care about these changes that are impacting our students, our staff, and the greater community as a whole.
Thank you. Board, yes.
I'll speak and try to be less controversial so we don't bring anything on to our district. But it's sad that we have to make these decisions for our students. But my concern is our students. And I'm asking the superintendent and her team, let's keep an eye out on our attendance, where we are from this point forward and within the next few months or so, because out of fear, we know that we may not have a lot of our children coming in. So let's monitor our attendance, and I'm speaking to Dr. Leverett and her team and the principals and the secretary, everybody involved with our students and their attendance, because that's important too, because those are numbers that we have to report at the end of the year to the state. And we want this to be a fair opportunity for us to be able to see, what we're doing with our kids, where we are, how our kids are, what kids are missing. Because if I'm not mistaken, one of the reports we had recently here is that we're at like a 48% for Hispanic, right? And students. That's a lot of students in this district. And if we start to see those numbers dwindle in the attendance, we may have to look at something further to deal with as well. But I do understand, because of the fear that's happening in the federal government, we can handle this. This is not our first go around. We can deal with this, and as long as we're dealing with this together, we'll make it through. I'm glad to hear that a meeting was held with security, and I'm also glad to hear that we're also going to meet with transportation, because it was approved to go in churches and schools and possibly on buses to get children off of there. So long as we're meeting together and we're sharing that word with everybody, because that's the first person they see is the bus driver. So I understand that a meeting's going to take place soon with that as well. So let's stay ahead of this, and I'm glad that we are, and this is one of the things that we can do. But I'm kind of hurt too that a population of our students have to live their life now in fear. And that's not fair. That's not fair. But this too shall pass, as you have said. This too shall pass. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Gross. Trustee Dooley.
Dr. Leverett, what is the timeline for this plan to be finished and distributed? Also, will it include directives for what to do in the event that ISIS show up? Some step-by-step things for it.
Yes, it will. So the timeline is February 10th, but we already have preliminary draft in place. But the deadline to have the preparedness plan is February 10th. The directives have already been communicated to staff, and we will be sending out a letter to our families on tomorrow, Heidi? Yeah.
You good? Okay, it's okay. Any other questions or comments? Yes, Treasurer Terry.
Real quick, I just want to be first off clear. I know there was some federal changes out there, and it's impacting a lot of people. I can only pray for you and wish the best and the well for everyone. I just want to say, in regards, I want to be clear in regards to the resolution that we got currently on the table. I know this does not impact all students, I also know that a lot of the things we have included in here is also a part of our policies. For those that are aware, there are things in place in our policies, and a lot of this is already stated. A lot of people that have enrolled here in the school district are also aware of a lot of the things that Pontiac does support. As a district, what we do support, and also just having an understanding that when things come down from the top chain of command, we try to do our due diligence to make sure that everything is in order, to avoid any kind of confrontations or lawsuits or anything as well to be brought back on that district. Being that said, I just wanted to be clear, moving forward with this resolution, are we also looking to do additional resolution for any other things that might come down the pipeline? I know there was a discontinuation of the DEI as well, and I know that also impacts a lot of our students also. However, I do not see a resolution for that yet. So I guess that's one thing, and my real concern is for those that I guess know about the policies and that everybody that know about what the government just did. It comes as a surprise. Obviously, we had a presidential election and things changed. So those things did change. It comes as a surprise. Nobody was expecting this. However, I do believe also that there are things out there that as a body, as a city of Pontiac and surrounding areas, for those students that do participate in this school and the parents as well, they are aware of things that can take place. So for me personally, and like I say, it's nothing against anybody, it's nothing against any of our students or any of our Pontiac family members. I just want to be clear that the reason on passing this resolution is to enforce support. The support for, if I'm correct, the ones that are concerned about being removed. But in short, a lot of things are out of our control. And we're going to do the best we can internally, and I believe our administration staff will be doing the best that they can to make sure that we also follow those federal policies so that the district is not in trouble. So that's what I have to add right now. From there, let's continue to move forward.
Thank you. All right, any other comments regarding the resolution? Okay, moving down to item B, in-tech staffing solutions. Dr. Leverett?
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hannah. At this time, I'll turn it over to Ashley.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Due to the staffing shortages in the business office, the administration would like to enter into agreement with Intech Staffing Solutions to provide temporary staffing for the payroll specialist vacancy. Intech Staffing Solutions will conduct the initial screening and provide us with a short list of candidates who meet our specific requirements. Should the performance of the selected candidate align with our expectations, we retain the option to directly hire them after 90 days with no additional cost to the district. The administration would like to enter into contract with Intech Staffing Solutions from February 3rd, 2025 through June 30th, 2025 for an amount not to exceed $36,000. It is the recommendation of the administration that the Board of Education discuss and approve the staffing service agreement with Intech Staffing Solutions in the Pontiac School District effective February 3rd, 2025 through June 30th, 2025 in an amount not to exceed $36,000.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley. Board, are there any questions? Yes, Trustee Dooley.
Ashley, don't we currently deal with EduStaff?
Edge staff is for substitute teachers.
That's the only thing they do?
For the district, yes.
And is there a reason why the current HR can't recruit for that position?
We currently have it posted on several sites. We have it posted also on our district site. The candidates that we are getting are not necessarily have payroll experience, although they are applying for the position.
So we don't have any other venues to recruit opposed to paying $36,000 for a company to go get one person?
So we will still be recruiting. This is just temporarily until we can find a permanent solution. So we have an option to terminate the contract within 7 days should we find someone. Or if this person that they provide us is someone that we would see doing a great job in that position, we have the option to bring them on board directly at no additional cost.
So are we aggressively seeking to fill these positions?
We are seeking to fill the positions as any other vacancy that we have.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, trustee Miller.
Is this for one vacancy?
Correct.
I understand what I'm hearing is that you have been diligent about posting it internally and externally. What barriers, other than unqualified candidates, have you experienced, and what challenges are you facing that you feel like, or the department feels like, we need to outsource this?
So currently, we don't have any, our controller is doing payroll. That's not something that we would want him to continue to do long-term, because as he also has duties that he would need to continue to do, and we don't want him to get behind on those. So this would just be someone that we can train to do the job in the meantime until we can find a qualified individual that has the payroll experience that we're looking for. And the cost to have this person is actually cheaper than to hire someone internal. So it'll be a cost savings for the moment. Sorry.
Yeah, if I could just add your question. So there's a severe shortage of business office personnel throughout the state of Michigan, so it's very difficult to hire anyone qualified. The $36,000 isn't just a fee, it's to pay for that person's time to work. So we're not just paying them $36,000. It's not a finder's fee, it's just they're getting paid their hourly rate. So.
Thank you for clarifying, because I thought we was, listen, I thought it was $36,000 for them to go find somebody. I'm saying, wait a minute, now, hold on.
No, they're working to get that. That's actually cheaper than an employee, so.
It makes sense. That's just mine. It makes sense to me.
No, to provide temporary staffing.
Ms. Smith, you should have led with that. I thought you was paying people to find somebody, and we still got to pay them.
One question.
Thank you. You good?
One.
Trustee Miller, you good? Yes. Okay. All right, trustee Gross.
Thank you. So you did say in the bear, 90 days, you give an opportunity in 90 days. Now, if you find that this person, because 90 days, use my fingers, March.
May.
No. You can determine this before June. And if so, and you hire that person.
The Intech may charge us a fee if we hire them prior to the 90 days.
No.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You 90, March, April, May. So you can hire them by May. That's before June.
Well, no, 90 working days. So that will go through June 30th.
Correct me.
We don't work yeah. So it takes away the days that we're not here, weekends. So 90 working days.
So June would be the deadline to hire.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
The June would be the 90-day deadline to hire.
Yes, we'll have the option by June 30th to decide if we want to move forward
But
with
you
them.
could know by May.
And that would be awesome if that's, and then we'll go
But you say
from
you can
there.
sever the contract after 70 days, after 7 days.
But then it's, we can't hire them.
I got you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm on the same page. I don't want to make sure, because I'm thinking, man, we can get them in 2 months and they're good. We can keep them because there's a shortage.
Yeah, no, this is a way to try them out first, to see if
There's
they're
a
actually good.
shortage. And so if we keep them 90 days, say we want them, somebody else swipe them up with the training that we've given them. Okay, thanks, Ash. Thanks for clearing that up.
Any
Thank
other
you.
questions from the board?
Thank you, Doc.
All
Thanks,
right,
Ash.
thank you. All right, moving down to action items. Can I get a motion for the approval of the resolution to support migrant and immigrant students and families in the school district of the city of Pontiac?
Support.
It's been moved by trustee Dooley and supported by VP Bowman for the approval of resolution to support migrant and immigrant students and families in the school district of the city of Pontiac. Any questions? Roll call, please.
President Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
No.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley
Yes.
and Trustee Gross.
Yes.
That passes 6-1.
Okay, thank you. Next action item is for the approval of Intech Staffing Solutions. Can I get a motion, please?
So move.
Support.
It's been moved by trustee Gross and supported by VP Bowman for the approval of Intech Staffing Solutions. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley
Yes.
and Trustee Gross
Yes.
and President Hannah.
Yes.
That passes 7-0.
All right, thank you very much. Moving down the agenda to our communications, petitions, and delegations. VP, do we have any?
There are none.
All right, now is our time for board comments and announcements. Which side shall we start? Trustee Dooley, we'll start with you. Any board comments or announcements?
This goes out to the public. Please come and join these meetings. We want to represent. Transparency is my job, and I want to advocate for you as well as our students and working with our staff. So again, I encourage you to come out and be a part of these meetings. Ask all the questions you want.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. All right. Trustee Gross, you good?
Yeah, no, I'm just real short.
Okay.
One, thank you. This, as you can see, this table is filled with gifts of appreciation, and I know that's the month of January, and I tell you guys this all the time. This one board member, this is not necessary, but I love it. And I'm so happy I got 6 more times to get this. So, I'm just kidding. No, this is wonderful. We appreciate your appreciation. Thank you. To my good friend, Ms. Clark Franklin there, we had a wonderful time last week with our students. We were able to allow all the kids to come in to see our semi-pro basketball team play the Pontiac Pharaohs. Although they lost, it was such a fun time, and the joy that I got, oh my gosh, as the team announcer, I was able to do a halftime free throw shooting contest with the kids. So initially we tried to get the boys basketball player team to come down, but they act like they were so afraid to come down. But so some of our special needs kids came down, and I had 4 of them. But they didn't know I had 4 T-shirts for them. It was only supposed to be for the 2 winners. And when all 4 of them got a gift, one of them boys hugged me so hard that I thought he broke my arms. But it was so wonderful. They were so excited. One did that little dance that the football players, what is it called? When they jump and bouncing and throwing around the field when they do a touchdown. Well, one of them did it around the whole gym. And you talking about a great time and to see their faces. And my hope is that we can do that again and have the kids come in because they truly enjoyed themselves. And so that was fun. A quick update, my brother is doing well. Chief Groves, he didn't have to have the surgery that he thought he was going to have. They were able to get the kidney stone taken care of. He will be home tomorrow. So Doc, he said, give him a call tomorrow afternoon. He was a little groggy, according to his son tonight, So he'll sleep tonight and he'll be home tomorrow. But he is my inspiration. So I actually had the opportunity to pray with him over the phone and everything. So the Lord is hearing us. Thank you. And so he's doing well. He'll be home tomorrow. So just to let everybody know, and thank you, Doc, for sharing that information with the trustees, all of us. But with that, this is great. Appreciate this time, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Miller.
Good evening, everyone. This also, thank you, Trustee Dooley, for taking what I had put in my head that I want to say for this evening. This is also a plea to the public to come out to the meetings. If you have some concerns, not just the public, our students, staff, parents, whomever, come out and talk to us. If you have some concerns, we can't do better if we don't know what's going on, what your concerns are. I did vow to operate transparently, but I can't be transparent if I don't have anybody to be transparent with. So I appreciate all the gifts from whomever gave them to us. I didn't get a list of people to thank, but if you gave one of those bags on the table, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Secretary Davis Smith.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
This is a great short meeting, so I just wanted to congratulate our students again, and also thank you guys again for all the great gifts. I really appreciate it. I appreciate our district as a whole. We need all of us, like I always say, it takes all of us to be a good district, so I appreciate everyone. Also, I would like to ask the families, the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, uncles, siblings, to just read to the kids at least 30 minutes a day. And that's it. You guys stay safe and warm out here. Have a great one.
Thank you. Treasurer Terry.
Good evening.
Good evening.
First off, I want to say congratulations to all of our students on their Honors Day recognition, all of your awards. Continue to keep up the good work and continue to make Pontiac proud. Also, I just want to say thank you for all the gifts. I hope I'm not missing none, but we got the Pontiac Association of School Administrators, we got Kennedy School, we got the ILA SEA, we got Elcott Elementary, we got facilities, microphone, and then the Pontiac School District, the ITA program. So I want to say thank you for all.
Pontiac High is on their way. They out there.
Okay, and Pontiac High.
There you go.
That's here too as well. I want to say thank you for all of the gifts. I appreciate them. We'll make sure that I put them all to use. I still got my cup, so thank you for the cup. Trying to keep a lot of stuff going as well. But I appreciate all of the paraphernalia. And in addition, last thing I just want to say, thank you to my board members. Appreciate all y'all do, everything that you do, everything you bring here, the commitment that you got for serving these students and this community as a whole. Just want to say thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then last but not least, Accent Pontiac. They're having their, winter showcase, and this will be on Thursday, January the 30th. So if you're available that Thursday, January 30th, Accent Pontiac will be having a winter showcase, and it will be held at the Pontiac High School, and the start time is at 5:30. So if you're available, please come out and support. And then I also want to add, I know I said that was the last thing, but I also want to add, big shout out to all of our winter sports, all of our athletic teams and everything, and a big shout out to our middle school boys basketball team for another undefeated season this year. So I just want to say congratulations. I want all of our athletes to keep up the good work, continue to study hard, and get out there and show off your talent. All right, thank you.
All right, VP Bowman.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to say thank you all for the beautiful gifts. I can't wait to put on whatever I can and eat these edibles. Not these kind of edibles, the edible arrangement, the edible arrangement, edible arrangement, edible arrangement. Okay. I just want the community to know that it is an honor and a pleasure to serve. It is not easy being in an elected seat, but I am grateful to serve this community. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, the decisions that we make are made with integrity and with the best interest of the students and the community in mind. So thank you all for allowing us to serve you all. And yeah, I think that's it. Good night.
Okay. All right, thank you. Again, I want to say thank you again to our students that were recognized tonight, but I also want to say thank you and congratulations to our students, our National Honor Society inductees. We had a group of students, I think they had a ceremony maybe a week or two ago, but we just want to say congratulations to you and to keep up the good work. We appreciate this administration, all of our schools that have supported us, acknowledged us tonight with the gifts. We truly do appreciate it, and thank you for doing that. Pontiac High, thank you as well. And I didn't mention earlier when they were here, the Pontiac Association of School Administrators. We appreciate you. I didn't say that when I was saying thank you for the other schools that were there. I also want to share today, Dr. Leverett and I had an opportunity to travel to Grand Rapids, and we received an award. The school district received an award, and it is the 2025 Excellence in Practice Award, and it is awarded by the Michigan Department of Education, the Office of Career and Technical Education, and it says, to the Pontiac City School District Business and Community Partnership for your early childhood education program. So Mr. Sherman was here maybe at our previous meeting, and he shared the work that they're doing with our CTE program. And this award speaks to the commitment and dedication that he's pouring in, as well as our staff at the high school, Principal Franklin, just for the commitment and providing our students with opportunities beyond high school. So to be acknowledged by the state, Michigan Department of Education, it is an honor and a privilege for us to have this type of recognition. So Principal Tani Franklin, since you're here, kudos to you and the staff over there. We shared our sentiments with Mr. Sherman earlier today, but this is exciting for our school district. We hear a lot of negativity and we hear a lot of what are you doing, but these are the type of things that are happening that we need to speak more about so that others could really hear and see the work that we're doing to make sure that our students are successful, not just while they're here, but we're trying to produce students for success beyond high school as well. So I just wanted to share that. We are really proud of that. I think that's it for my comments. So I'm going to say true to what I mentioned to our board. It is now 6:58, so if I can get a motion for the adjournment of our meeting. It's been moved by Trustee Dooley and supported by VP Bowman to adjourn our meeting. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman,
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley,
Yes.
Trustee Gross,
Yes.
President Hannah,
Yes.
and Trustee Miller.
Yes.
That passes
I knew
7-0.
that was
All right, the meeting is now adjourned at 6:58 p.m.
That's a way to handle a meeting, I tell you.
Thanks, everyone.
Good night, everybody, and thank you, Frank. Thank you for tuning in.